Hi! Alright, this particular screencast is again for LingSync Spreadsheet. We're going to be digging into some data entry kinds of things, so that'll be fun. I'm using the same brand new user that I just created, so you can see that I'm in Elise Demos corpus right there, and I'm in current session, today's date, and then it's called change this session. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to look at this fine data that we've been entering here. Okay, so just click on session there. Edit session info is pretty intuitive there. The title of this session is going to be Enigma Finals Gretchen's data, because I am using my friend Gretchen's data. Our consultant is JM, our user is me. I think that'll do that automatically. Language is Mi'kmaq, and it's the Listigich dialect. So it was elicited, just a second. I had it in Google Spreadsheet before, so it's 2013, February 6th. So I think we're using day, month, year format here. But that's obviously your own personal convention. All right, so save changes there. And yes, I would love to edit the session info. It warns me that it'll take a while. I think that's just because it's changing it for each of my pieces of data, but as you can see here, there's only 9 of them, so not too bad there. Yep. All right, so we have 9 whole pieces of data. Let's make that 10. First, I'll just show you the general format. Sorry for all the pausing. The general format of our data entry layout. So we have utterance. This is always the sort of unadulterated text in the language that you're working with. Morphemes, so we'll take that particular text and split it up into chunks, the way that linguists love to do. Gloss is, again, us translating those chunks, so that's equivalent down there. And then a translation, a judgment if you know that it's bad or good. I mean, good is our default assumption. We just leave it blank for good, or maybe questionable. And then any given tags you have. So I might use a intransitive as a kind of tag here. And you can separate your tags by commas. So intransitive, it's also third person. So done. All right, that's the general gist. You can also, I'll show you a little later how you can change the default there so that you have fewer fields to fill in or more fields to fill in, whatever you're happier with. This is it with this amount of data. Because, as a matter of fact, that's exactly as much as I'm working to transfer over from this spreadsheet underneath. So we got to she is good. So let's do this next one down. I speak to you. And you'll notice that it automatically pops down and auto-populates, there we go, these 2 fields here with its best guesses. So LingSync starts guessing straight away. It learns from your data and tries to predict what you'll be entering. In this case, our illustrator was working with a couple of homophones. We have gelu, meaning speak, according to this spreadsheet, and then it also means good, according to something else. And she split it up like so. Oops. And good thing these are easy to edit. You can just tab from field to field. So pretty much like any other spreadsheet that you might be working with. So tabbing will be familiar from Google Spreadsheets or from Excel or wherever. And this means I speak to you. So I'm just using her things there, and her data from the field down below, and we'll create new. You can also just hit enter while you're editing, and that'll work there. So you'll notice one thing that happened when I hit create new was this save button turned red. So it saves automatically every 5 minutes, but it's a good idea to hit that anyways. And then it syncs it with the server. So saving sends your data to the server, and then syncing brings back, your current form of your corpus. All right, and I just noticed that we have in our spreadsheet down here, we have a note on 2 of these saying minimal pair. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to edit so that there's a comment for those saying that they're minimal pair. So one of them is Gelusit, she is good, and we have, when you click on it, it selects it, lets you edit it. If you hit this expand button on the bottom right, it expands it so we can see even more things. I'm going to add a comment saying minimal pair with Gelusit. Okie doke. And I can delete that if I feel like it, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So we'll minimize that too. Here we go. And minimal pair with Gelusit. Okie doke. And it updates that straight away to switch which data